Alright.
You're a transporting BLS unit. You're dispatched to a male that fell onto a piece of rebar from standing position.
Okay, I have my correct PPE. Is my scene safe?
Scene is safe.
Alrighty. What is my mechanism of injury?
Piece of rebar sticking out of his chest.
Okay, how many patients do I have?
1.
I'm going to go ahead and request additional EMS, and I am going to consider C-spine. In this situation, I don't feel that it is warranted. What's my general impression of the patient?
You arrive to find a male writhing in pain, alert and oriented on the ground. He is accompanied by several coworkers, one of which is stabilizing a 2-foot piece of rebar that is stuck in the male's chest.
Okay, obviously his level of responsiveness is alert.
He is alert and oriented, answers all your questions appropriately.
Perfect. What is the chief complaint? I'm assuming the rebar is sticking out of his chest.
That is correct.
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and assess his airway.
It is
Hi,
clear.
sir. I'm Erin with Magic Valley Paramedics. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to assess his airway. You say it's clear.
Clear.
Alrighty. Then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that he has adequate breathing right there. I'm going to take his pulse and check what's his respiration.
20. Diminished lung sounds on the left, clear, equal on the right.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and listen to his lungs. You said, what am I hearing for his lungs?
The respirations are 20. Diminished lung sounds on the left where the rebar is, and it's clear and equal on the right.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to feel for a pulse down here.
Right.
Okay, and then pulse. And then what is the condition of his skin temperature and feel?
Pale, cool, and clammy.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead, sir, I'm going to go ahead and put you on a non-rebreather. Get you situated. All right. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to check, is there any uncontrolled bleeding I need to be aware of?
There's minor bleeding around the rebar.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make him a priority case at this point. And I'm going to start doing some vitals while I take his history. Any past history that I need to be aware of?
No.
Let's see.
He advised you that he tripped on the construction site, which resulted in the fall onto the rebar that was in the ground. The coworkers cut the piece of rebar off in order to get the patient up.
Okay, sir, what were you doing before this happened?
Walking.
Okay. Any provocation? Anything to make it worse?
No.
Okay. What's the quality of the pain?
It's sharp.
Okay. Is it radiating anywhere?
No.
What was the time? How long ago did this happen?
20 minutes.
Okay. And then what's your level of pain on a scale of 1 to 10?
10 out of 10.
Okay. Any allergies?
Not that I'm aware of.
On any medications?
Nope.
Past medical history that I need to be aware of?
No.
When was the last time you ate?
I haven't eaten today at all yet.
Okay, and any events leading up to this?
No.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and assess his head. I'm going to palpate the scalp. Feel for any face.
Head, scalp, and ears are all
Okay.
normal.
And when I took his blood pressure, what was my result?
122/80.
Perfect.
And that radial pulse is still 120. And his
Perfect.
respiratory rate is still 20.
All right. Good to know. All right. We're going to go ahead. I don't feel anything with eyes, behind ears.
Eyes are normal.
Anything with the back of the scalp.
Mouth, nose, facial area, all normal.
Okay, I'm going to check his trachea.
Midline.
Okay, and then the C-spine. I'm not
Normal.
feeling anything. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and move down. I'm going to palpate his chest.
Chest inspection, rebar sticking out of the left chest.
Okay.
The trachea was midline, and the jugular veins that you checked were flat and non-distended.
There's
Okay.
a date.
I'm gonna go ahead and go down and palpate the abdomen. Do I feel anything?
Abdomen, no.
Okay.
It's soft, non-tender.
Okay, what about the pelvis and the genitals?
Genitalia is normal. The pelvis is stable to flexion and compression.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go move down his leg to feel for any abnormalities.
Right leg is normal. CMS is intact. Left leg is normal. CMS is intact.
Okay, you feel that? Excellent. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a roll. We're gonna have a team. Oh, and I'm gonna feel his arms.
That right arm is normal. CMS is intact.
Perfect.
And the left arm is normal. CMS is intact.
Okay, all right, we're gonna go ahead and do a log roll with him. Get him ready for the longboard with the team. Go ahead and roll. Okay, we're gonna get the longboard underneath. In doing so, we're gonna check the spine, everything on the butt, everything looks good here. We're gonna go ahead and get him on the longboard. Okay, we're gonna take care of any secondary injuries.
And there are none.
None I know of. Okay, sounds good. We are going to get him moving fast because there's probably internal bleeding. I will reassess him every 5 minutes.
Sounds good.